I got to go home there in the later part of May and returned here in the middle of July. So I had 2 months to kind of rest, restore, go back home, see family, spend time with my kids, spend time with my wife, tried to reconnect a little bit with nature, relax, and to clear my brain from a long hockey season. So yeah, it was good, and kind of recharged and happy to be back and ready to get going and excited with where I believe this team can go this year. Well, the first day for me is always, you want to take the time to welcome everybody, welcome back the old returning players, the staff, the support staff. And then obviously you want to give a warm welcome to all the new players that have joined us this year and some of the new faces that are wanting to play for us. So that's the first thing. After doing that, I always like to take a moment to reflect on why we're here, what's the business that we're in. Yes, we play hockey, but we're in the business of winning. And for me, that process of being able to win starts today. And so I like to remind everybody that, and then I like to explain the process that we're about to go through here in training camp. What is it for? And how we want to use these 6 weeks to best make this team come together fast and to teach them about the style of play that we want to have, number one. Teach them about the habits that they need to be successful inside of our style of play. And then third, talk about the ever important culture that a good team needs. And so I'd like to introduce all the players to that. We had a really good meeting this morning with everybody, and I thought that was great. And then that positive energy carried over to the first practice, and where we started laying some of the foundation for our play. First of all, I think our team, it's clear to everybody, and it's safe to say that we're still busy and have a lot of work to do constructing this team. There's a lot of key jobs that are still being looked at as far as who are the best people to fill these roles inside our team. And I know everybody's working hard to make sure that we can kind of supplement our team with the right import players. But that being said, we have a lot of new faces, a lot of young guys that are here, and they right now have the opportunity a really good opportunity to show us who they are as players and what they're capable of. And so that it's a really exciting time for us in that regard, and should be an exciting time for these players. And a lot of competition, right? So I expect our training camp to be really spirited, really healthy, full of lots of competing and hungry guys that wanna show us how bad they want to be a part of Dinámo. And there's a lot of good young players that should be sending messages to everybody that they're here and they wanna be here, and they really are excited about this opportunity. And that kind of pressure from underneath really helps elevate the energy levels of the camp day in and day out, and certainly pushes the veteran players, and that's what we're looking for. Well, I think for Moros and Sotashvili, those are two young players that we've had our eye on for the last, I'd say, 6 months or so. And, I'm familiar with them just through the national team program. And both guys have impressed us with certain parts of their game. And that's why they're here. For sure, they're young, and for sure there's a lot of growing to do. But they've shown us that they have some key ingredients that we know we need for players to be successful at this level. And it'll now be up to them to show us where they're at, and then it's up to the coaching staff to work with these guys to help get the best out of them and really ensure that they develop as best they can this season. We see a big frame, young player who skates well. He's got a really good brain for the game. I think he understands it at a high level. His brain works fast. He's able to make good plays. He has good skill. And to me, he looks like he has the potential to be a scorer. And that's what this country needs. So he's shown us some flashes of that. And so we're excited to kind of help him develop those skills and the confidence to be that sort of player. I think with Sotashvili, he's, for me right now, he's a kind of a meat and potatoes type of player, meaning pretty simple, hardworking, good character, does a lot of, he likes to play in the hard areas. He likes to be physical. He likes to get to the front of the net. He likes to get his nose dirty to kind of make an impact on the game. And I love those sorts of players, and they're very useful to the team. And so he's shown us that through that, that's kind of earned his way to be here. Now he has to show us he can do it at the KHL level and wants to do it. Yeah, well, I really like him as a player. I like his, I really sense being around him that he loves hockey. He loves the game. He shows it when he plays through his passion, through his energy, his effort. And then you think about the skill sets that he has. He's really, I think, a smart player. He can make really simple plays. He can make dynamic plays. He's got a scoring touch. So I'm really, and I guess for me, the most impressive thing is that he came into camp this year, really excellent shape. Impressive. That's a great way to get off to a good start with me, is to show me that, you took your off season seriously. You want to come in here, you want to make an impact, you've got your body ready, you can't wait to get started. And yeah, he showed that. He crushed all the tests, was at the top of almost every single strength and conditioning test we did. So for anybody who has followed our team the last 2 years, we've spent a lot of time in training camp at this hill. I like to tell the players when they first drive up and see it, that don't be intimidated by it. Look at it as your friend. And this hill is gonna help you be the most ready you can be for this upcoming season, and then some. There's no hiding on this hill. We've got a couple of different types of workouts that we like to do on it. If the players give us everything they have, then they're gonna reap the benefits of this extremely hard work. And so it's just part of something that we do. It's part of our identity as a team. And the guys have really, in the past 2 years, really committed to it. And I know they don't like it 100%, but they still give us everything they got on it. And you can see that it's really helped every single player that's been able to do it. So looking forward to it tomorrow. And yeah, just getting back to it.